ye name nyina we say ni awoka nyina omamwa bia muntimi. Majority of the people say oral. We can't afford to fill them.
Akache kwamse fakan. Okatakyie Afrifa ono se kwaku ote nyina didi a na so be san kwa Angela fine. Paul Adom them so we good evening Ghana na to we dwana kwotana London. Me na meti kurum ha no. Sabo ka tell me medwane.
Kasongo ye.
Eti ye mas we mu nkasa. Ye an ye de mobile. Ye an ye be kamasem.
That will be good for democracy.
And they drew on no more. Mama obufu. Because enche oye nipa. Obu betumi afu. Because be two jaba ko pe tell ka say ko we want to captain smart ready. And also dey bisa so.
Mama u jaba ko bi pa. Honorable say we can jaba ko no pa.
And also dey bisa so open the start there. Open captain smart and open the Johnny Hughes.
Answer na ye be ko break am no. Mr. President Mahama. Ompe iPhone 14 Pro Max. Emma MPP MPs nina. No mun trafi nye adwuma dan so meko parliament.
But iPhone no dey here.
No mun trafi nye adwuma.
There be no mun trafi okra adwuma be no mko akoye.
Wo dey anya hwe. Jo mama. Besra wa kacho mane boama. Na onkope iPhone 14 Pro Max. Emma MPP MPs nina. Yeso amu yin wi asem nkofie.
They hear mo no mo.
They should work from home. One case some of the COVID levy by na ye mo social distancing. Na about no mo kwatra because in fact no me dey.
I don't get it too. Political parties some conduct elections.
David.
So why would the EC say Isi na kofui anyebia sabotete boko there. No, who's been advising these people? Who's been advising them?
You see,
because General, one quick one. Techimai South, returning officer no, declare result Adamwa. Okay, you need Techimai South to pray free honor. It's a woman do a jury. Returning officer and declared the NDC as a winner. And if you want to contest that particular result, where do you go? You go to the High Court.
That's right.
Not recollation. What is this whole, misconduct all about? It's as if some producer used to a one-man show. It's as if some producer paying me any honor one, or bet me a trouble for a catcher was a this and the Mrada was at a mobile. Now, 7 different constituencies are in contention. I have for no southeast, any southwest, Mokano. East and declare. What happened? They told my son so they are back Tesano. For what? Ablekumanov. There are refugees about 3 or 4 days ago. And we declare Rabina Obed as the winner for Ablekumanov constituency. So why are they recounting it again? If they have any issue with it, Adom Dompre High Court. In any case, the presidential result is like I said, no, you see, please, because Ghana for we are able to read and write. Don't allow yourselves to be used by any political party, the micro political parties, the micro minority. No, you see, I don't know, Annoh Dompre member of parliament. This is a MP before gaining some level of minority in parliament and numbers of parliament. When you know very well,
JB, my catch now say East way away no. Now one more year MPP annex.
No, this is seriously madness.
Deputy women organizer. Bossman Asare. Or a deputy national organizer. Akwaya Bekasai. Or a deputy national communicator. Eti abro almost plan now mo fire no.
This is seriously bad.
Yeah, Bossman Asare we see the tears to say so far wa for be Can we are listening to that's so far for be
and the new
I can asem. Chabos man say nanim. Wo mani ewu poto. Enti no adentina mama ye resa. Enti wo mo ye party adwuma. Enye so mo ye Ghana adwuma. In any case,
God.
CI na ye did declare results no. Or say SSL returning officer no.
Yes.
Or no and SSL
CI 127.
Or declare the law is clear. There's no ambiguity in the law.
And the last time you call court, you did elections to court. The elections are won at the polling station.
Yeah, in I Google CI
127.
CI 127. Yeah, Obian funny. Me machine CI 127. Enya dia. E wetri. Who Google who benya the 4th edition.
Yes. And there's a declaration of the parliamentary and the presidential result in the CI.
And
it is so clear.
Eti say ehin or say oko.
Almost say say returning officer no for the district coalition say announce result via the next result say won tia the next place I be call
high court
not recollection center e water no
Charlie me say your party
say you to me announce result ni dia
deputy women
that is why you take it to the high court. I mean, why are you wasting our time? You are trying to be a train now watching. You better celebrate 41 meters, 41. You better celebrate. You are there wasting our time. 7 different constituencies, mind you. Here, only baby who touching my south. A honor in the last 4 years, we have book of form. That place is still in contention. And the sitting member of parliament, Martina J. Kwasa, sat before the camera and so and declared the one as a winner. That you see, Okatakyie said, must also find recollection. For what? If there's any form of contention, go to the high court. Let that place be the last resort. Why are they wasting our time?
JB, one party, deputy women organizer.
No, this is madness. Please.
Bossman Asare, or a deputy national organizer, MPP. One almost some holding in deputy commissioners in Obia oppositioner or holding the year. And you see, say Yame Pesot, Yanko Pobet me at the Telsa. Yeah, I saw Bikuru Ebusu, Ukru, I am a Yanko Ponchama Ukru and Yamabia. Because screw will be a Yama. Why her name so a woman ashy?
Maybe I can't see I need to
see and maybe at the point is very simple. One more year MPP a Juma and Adiana Bro almost. That's all. Because
why are we here? We are here because Annoh Dompre so ompede. Annoh Dompre why? It's a woman do Nigeria dey well amana. Chichina try so to me member of parliament. No, I mean there's some useless decision, we shouldn't entertain it. Why we simple, then you go your way, go and learn your lessons, come back again stronger and win that seat again. You don't just waste our time. You are about 1 week in it. You are so protest over elections. It is NDC for injection found to swear. Like what would be the other means? I'll bet me the declare results. Recollation. When your CI do not say anything about recollation. Then I want to say something brothers are Ghana for. I say we need cost rather say. I mean, almost so much to say.
We now.
Yes, honorable.
Presidential results no. Anya said ye yankaba no ye twemanso.
Okay, twemanso.
Nke jato man.
But this na katokwa sisi o baby bebre. Look at parliamentary elections. Your friends touch my sound. We are not learning any reasonable lessons from it. Last 4 years, it took us soldiers for 8. Yes, you have free.
This year, nobody was punished.
Yes, because and this year the same place in Nankasa. Yes, also contesting the same results. Are we not learning any reasonable lessons from it? Yes, in any case, and national one in this very particular elections.
Now, the Peace Council is saying,
bogus.
You have call IPAC meeting. When the rules are clear as to what to.
And nobody cares about it.
And you are happy telling us
CI 127 43. Declaration and publication of parliamentary election results. I, subject to Regulation 42, immediately after the result of the poll for all the polling stations in the constituency of the returning officer have been given to the returning officer shall, the operation word is shall,
which means to say
shall in the presence of the candidates or the representatives of the candidate or not more than 2 counting agents appointed by each candidate. A. Assemble the results from the polling stations without recounting. Without recounting.
Without
the ballot in the ballot boxes, except where there is a challenge by a candidate or a counting agent in respect of a specific ballot box. B. Fill the parliamentary election results summary sheets as set out in Form 1D
simple
of the schedule.
Simple.
C. Give public notice of the total number of votes cast for each candidate. D. Publicly declare as elected in a parliamentary election the candidate who had the highest votes. E. Request the candidates or the representatives or counting agents of the candidates to, together with the returning officer, sign the parliamentary election results collation form as set out in Form 1C of the schedule and the parliamentary election results summary sheet as set out in Form 1D of the schedule and post a copy at the constituency collation center. F. Give each candidate or the representative or counting agent of a candidate a completed and signed copy of the parliamentary election result collation form set out in Form 1C of the schedule and the parliamentary election result summary sheet as set out in Form 1D of the schedule. G. Endorse on the rate specified in Form 1B of the schedule and the name of the person elected. And finally, forward to the commission the endorsed rate and a note of the total number of votes cast for each candidate. 2. The commission shall, on receipt of an endorsed rate, publish the Gazette a notice stating the name of the person elected and the total number of votes cast for each candidate, and B. Inform the clerk to Parliament soon after that of the name of the candidate elected. Ebushafo Emrawe Adikwe Otu. You're born to say Adokwe. Okay, I'm sorry. You're born to say
Adokwe.
Adok. Okay. ATJ Mensa. Simple. I don't speak Ghana. I Jane Mensa. Aduakwai. Whichever. Jane A. Mensa. And some can say Mecha and I'm Jane A. Mensa. Emrana Onoa de ye Jumana yede to abano. Eye kwan mienu ne de declare results because ye to aba mienu pe. The okodi MP and the okodi president. Emran say a CI 127 and then the year Juma. Now Emran 127 no Krata Fanchi Chim Adriana Miensa a paragraph 43 or say SSA Abana Yabatoni na no a returning officer shall to me a channel say or no ena ebeda nipa wanwi no edi na mra ne say esese oyesa 1 ewo eye candidate na we lose ana de one win obi o won so a olusu a onjina ho but on to be kasa on no worry on jina honti emaye mbaba no yempe obi a owo ho obesi na nam na yenya announcement no woni pananim se sa nipa ne nso oni ho a yempe nipa mienu a wogina ho a wo hwe yem wo kan aba no no mo declaration wo nanim de di kan assemble all the results from the polling stations without recounting the ballot in the ballot box, except where there is a challenge by a candidate or counting agent in respect of a specific ballot box. Or say, yan can be mum na fe you know a year penia or da constituency na no also ba konsem omodin. Dem mom e bi obeboni din no say wakan wo mahwegua sorte akanya wie na se obi wo haw bi a ballot box ba ko asem wo ho na say a specific polling station and no and you betimi aka ho asem but eno so no waka cho say not recounting
exactly
without recounting because you wie
yes that means it says so unya kan ballot papers ni wie a that's all declare we are. It ends it. Oh, once a be can. Now, court.
Now, say, yeah, yeah, Cassie. Pacho, in some Adreji. Returning officer. When declare result.
Oh, declare, yeah, can private.
Okay. Eti,
teacher by force is Annoh Dompre.
I say a Sunday call. Annoh Dompre say, oh, pink sheet. You go to the High Court.
Simple.
You present your case. But when Jane A. Mensah.
Oh.
Me mbon kandino. Jane A. Mensah. Or your deputy women organizer. Or your party adwuma because wanya ne sa ase MPP for bekasa wa moa won.
Obi asoma won. Ghana for the two aba enye on want me ye ho hwe
me body bossman asare
wani
so wanya hwe a wo the way na wasi the chance hwe no phone so no ka ba ma bi edi asem na odi for be mi ni shirt bottom so bo se we bi first two na ne kom sensen ho say ye lane so bo sa mo a cause we da for two so wa we ade na fono no what you say eti wo hwe na nima ade no andi amoa won
yes no
and you see
and that is the will of the people
emrane say yeah emrane say subject to regulation 42 immediately after the result of the poll for all the polling stations in the constituency of the returning officer have been given to the returning officer shall, in the presence of the candidate or the representative of the candidate or not more than 2 counting agents appointed by each candidate. Do I declare on equal? One tiasia.
No court. I want ye deep parliamentary resort.
This is
Yeah.
Honorable, anya 1 year.
No.
120 days. So 120 days. In Korea primary, junior high school, any senior high school, a man and woman, obi abenya sanitary pass.
Yes.
Obi aba more than free.
Commence the distribution of free sanitary pass to female students in primary and secondary schools.
That's us. I don't want to go home.
There be only they say and Kolanibu had 9 years.
That's right.
So what I say, and you know the psychological effect. Now sanitary pass is any boy say. When you're crying, you say, boy,
the lowest
or the tax, the lowest 20 cities.
Yeah. Oh,
okay. Oh, cameraman, so to be say 25.
That's on 20.
You know, 25 cities. Imagine 9-year-old, 10-year-old in a village, 25 for Kofane.
But a luxurious product also.
It's a luxurious product.
Are you aware? Yeah. No, there are a big call up to 65.
Yes, but a luxurious product is the cost tax.
Well, tax it's not necessary because you see, a man, what makes the woman are ultimately way better than any panel. A biological function, no. So what I say, a nature. Sad, that is what makes them a ma. How much me wo edi baby ase. It's enya dia was a burden on them. Said you be because of that. It's no enya complex. Won't even go school. Imagine 9-year-older. What started? Said you enya nebra. Now he no coffee. Well, you know what 25 cedis is a month for some families. Said you nya duane krendi. About the sa won't even go school. The effect has on them. It's a major social intervention. Now, yes, sir, behind Nigeria working is we will support local production of these parts. Companies will have more the capacity to produce it locally, but the taxes are tight, no incentives. It's yes, sir, you will be able to produce them locally. Now, wait me a supply. Now, I had them 13. Institute enquiries and or forensic audits into the following matters of public interest. Collapse of indigenous Ghanaian banks and financial institutions at a supposed cost of 25 billion Ghana cedis. Illegal printing of money. And now, Honorable Khan Wansam, Kesikasa, Bank of Ghana, Unima Moye, Aumutimi Boka, Binsida. National Cathedral, 58 billion. And $58 million, no. So various bungalows for judiciary, near the judicial training school, any other embassies or mubuya was they have to pay compensation. The cost of Saadino, any compensation also mutual nano. Or the Kawa, I'm sure this 58 billion will go higher. Illegal and inflated single source contracts, baby. COVID-19 expenditure, okay, Sputnik V.
And by the main investigate. You commence investigation.
Of course.
120 days.
Yes, of course. Now, what with all this, no, a Japan, PDS, SML, ambulance, spare parts deal, 13th African Games, Skytrain, Pualugu Dam, Masset, Galamsey fraud.
Martin Pualugu Dam, $12 million.
Yes, we have to investigate. And don't think about for two Abama, you know. So I can say,
International Vice President, Obeko Commission, and
everybody, without respect to anybody. So I can say, you know. You best say a commissioner, say a committee, say a minister in charge of a oral will set that institution up because a new thing to about my hair may call around most of the tertiary institutions may carry a name in say hey near walking in him say or my be a multimillionaire by Nientia support may a trader be millions of people. Majority of the people say oral. And we can't afford to fill them. I'm going to say about father for all.
And the JB, it is. When you not say or no, dear Macasam Baby, Nanning, and a Simon. Now, one way is sick. Okay. Yeah, it's good now.
Sir, William says, I buy a lot of dynamics.
I'm saying, more question to region. Chairman Bill, a friend room to me. Most active
and also count. So, amount for so better now, Saka information amount for Crano. At the right time, you see, will recover. Nothing, a base to government policy. But
more for we come. You can't get the idea.
Men find show. Hold on, why 120 days?
Oh, reports no
accounts.
Banning political appointees from purchasing state assets.
Don't say.
Yeah, banning political appointees from purchasing state assets.
And the sad statement, John Bayer,
within 120 days.
Within 120 days,
yes, of course.
On the Master,
I remember Trabemo. I buying in a Sanya Trabemo, Rolling Strands for 19 years. In cheap Uncle Biaba and Kuma, Ubiaba, no Febico, and Kibibeka. Honorable Tia, Sebi. What
is
it? No way. Never. What is it?
Wouldn't it be?
No. Oh, it's not right. So,
and the moment I do
a trade fair, why wireless secure and say 50 acres. Oh, 6 cars, cramming in Gibida. 6 cars, baby.
Car.
Oh, don't forget, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, no, your co-orientation. Oh, your finance minister say co-orientation. Come now, hoy. To Dazi, Omnomba lecture. Then they take us back to how we started. What I said, PNDC, AFRC, how we started. Into no unyasa orientation from beginner. We be careful. What I did in tell maybe I tear if you walk cars I walk ubi him. See a digger and sikan kamubu. Sikan suma. So what I say, this business of say president Anyesa, we no more establish a certain standard. And convoke say tiabem ni anyere. Muje jamo. So what I say, it's the temptation says to say okay, what bad any or mobile society. It's one issue sabani and it's a very free for all. What should not happen? We must protect state assets. We share properties. Me say that for say and crime kwon. Huh? Masa Tamale Kumase
Tamale Takrade Agip Wa come bia o mama ka
me your support me chia ono so bo adwuma pa
Kumase de na ma yewra ni bufu yo se mo fa masase ma me
Kumase de no o mo to so tu for say yeah obi am fa masase
so they are allocating seed money for Women's Development Bank no because research ni
honorable 120 days so
these are institutional low hanging fruits so President Okatakyie cabinet I know saw my directives we when you say one formal committee we there was a co-parliament say we know say best established be there was a co-parliament and now co-approval you cry super majority we know the observers
micro minority
observer yeah the majority no ebe enema ebe move the country forward yeah abuse you know so what I say now they are launching the priority job creation programs in the first budget. In the first budget now, Minister of Finance be kind of. I was here allocated sika for a Jumewura program no.
Any 24-hour economy.
National apprenticeship program and a 1 million coders no. Very important because if we are sir, what I say, coding no, and no na the foundation for digitalization no. The entire India technology ICT economy is because almost says almost teaching colony in coding. 80 companies no, Microsoft, Google, there's some more bar. What we call a digital literacy survey. And Colorado do send what that basic coding, you know. It's either so Baba establish or Hana so here outsourcing on himself or the human bar. And Colorado do not know what the base, you know. I hear coding, no coding, you see, and Colorado enough right from a basic school near Chom coding. The basis, President Mahama being visionary, no, we lost start in the technological revolution, we lost start the industrial revolution, we cannot lose that in the digital revolution. If we as what's he say, no, the digital age, no, you can do nothing about it, robotics, AI, this and that.
Dr. Bobiale Foundation,
I love the answer.
Yeah. President Mahama. Enna Ole fiber optic cables over almost 1,000 kilometers from Accra to Boku. Accra Tema radius, Ole about 300 kilometer radius fiber optics. Or building about 116 base stations for your 4G. It's a digital infrastructure now, President Mahama Nelia. It's a foundation, President Mahama. In any case, no, at Studio Hayati, the entire broadcast. Is because of the infrastructure to relay the production to people outside. It's President Mahama they laid that foundation possible say obit me the so-called digitization. Now only foundation I've ever know it me building on it. It's some more now if you scrap law now ban importation of salvage vehicles no because Swame magazine Kokompe aposo kind omo complaining pa na British High Commission omo section bi any be share and almost say you encourage a local production of vehicles near there and na so very good but omo a survey omo ya brofo omo a survey of nipa dodo etimi to brand new cars for Ghana compared to omo to second hand cars. Is not even 20%, even 10% it is all the policy, but also for a babe and Ukrainian manufacturing or more babe assembly plants of vehicles, VW near there. It's because of that, local industries, company magazine, because of them, ban cars are said you are one kakra, me and family. Now I collapse all these hundreds of thousands of people. Is it fair? No. But don't say they beat me at a brand new car. It's no, yeah, baby, remove sa ban no. Omo muska me share juma me invest juma me first mechanical Lloyd. Near brand new cars. Your database no. You the moment meet me at us cars no. omo nko so anto
na me ni papa we friend Mr. Kolache
okay no so enti ye be ba ne sa de ne se be ya kokompefo magazine fo na etimi abo mo develop that industry no because sana me can say you go Korea you go visit Hyundai omo factory that's how they started kakra sa kokompe ene so me omitimi aye vehicles ya mo support na nti no ne ade be now for scholarships your scholarship be but ade nyina no eye the only information nti ama politicians no how can napo take government scholarship na buy etuareka adwo asafo and people like that many bawumia Samira ne brother ne ade ebi wa kom jiska no kra mo nko school no it's not right sebio ubu ha onkroma scholarships on the buy na adwen we chiri ubu ho a o hwehwe kodobedi afiade nyigba gumpuru yoyo odimade only opportunity those are the people who should be given scholarships to me ni be cry I know how to maneuver so I just say me push you but politicians no won't sign your political opportunity now I sign scholarship no ba na wa GB
mon first scholarship ma minister biade
how should you do that it's not right
me say you obenya bia kwa your PhD
me my year a lot of courses my year Harvard courses twice my year defense and intelligence courses different me I find my own way me a bicycle never not one time I find my own way what I say oh you're a minister you have privileges you have opportunities so now omo here omo no oh that's how say Nkrumah the scholarship no the nepotism bank ya okay Nkrofo timi push omo
is a press conference honorable to for two minutes
okay now for illegal mining now okano yeah be ban no yeah forest reserves and you wow illegal mining or forest reserve we are starting pack you because from 7th is over no illegal mining on water bodies no illegal mining in forest reserves no and no and they better get ready now for Black Star experience we know more interest but I will say Ghana no Du Bois eba Marcus Garvey eba Kwame Nkrumah nankasa Obama and wife eba other dignitaries you say sa experience no yentimi packaging ye and I have various year of return Panafest Kajamagu and I have festivals afashe imagine say a branding company afashe now what rights no now every year be an omno manager afashe marketing internationally so no more TBB to the traditional council the same with other festival who bet do you know the traffic it will bring you see you creating a friend of Black Star experience over Ghana that experience no packaging this is Nkrumah's land obu believe in Nkrumah Marcus Garvey came here what was the experience Du Bois came here what was the experience Obama came here what was the experience ya packaging ya ton even you bet me aton digitally so be creative now what to you know your friend says 3D why no or $100 with your amount code no you experience you will come to Ghana you will come to the castle digitally near chat will raise a lot of money engineer who needs car the bitra tickets there no $100 imagine say lipa 1 million $100 saying wow so want to leverage that and I feel they are starting investigation into militia for ya mo musha somade ya mutututu bahati o munyina no either say